So what exactly did Max Spiers believe in? Here's a small list of some of his beliefs. He thought that humans are victims of mind control orchestrated by the New World Order, a secret society who are trying to overtake the world. The New World Order supposedly hides behind front organizations, which allegedly include the CIA, Donald Trump, and Hillary Clinton. In an interview just days before his death, he revealed he believed in the Fourth Reich and Dulce Base, a new wave of Nazi power and a mysterious underground facility where aliens and humans experiment on people. Before we dig any deeper, let's find out what exactly is a conspiracy theory. Dictionary.com says a conspiracy theory is, quote, a theory that explains an event as being the result of a plot by a covert group or organization. A belief that a particular unexplained event was caused by such a group, or the idea that many important political events or economic and social trends are the products of secret plots that are largely unknown to the general public. He was a victim of a mind control program developed by Nazis who are trying to take over the world. Max believed in different theories, most notably the existence of the New World Order and the MKUltra mind control program. He believed that Nazis, who weren't killed or imprisoned after World War II, went underground, where they joined forces with Britain and the United States to continue their research into mind control. He thought that for years he was a victim of this regime, frequently described as the Fourth Reich, before he woke up aged 31 and remembered everything about mind control conditioning. MKUltra is based in Satanism and encourages victims to self-destruct by switching around the pain and pleasure centers. Max said he was constantly brainwashed with, just remember, pain is pleasure and pleasure is pain. It supposedly works by placing images and memories inside your head which you believe are real before you start to bleed through and remember your actual life. Max believed that Big Pharma, large pharmaceutical companies operating for sinister purposes and against the public good, and Nazi-controlled cartels created false memory foundations to prevent mind-controlled victims from waking up and breaking their silence. These include fake therapists and psychiatrists who convince mind control victims that they are delusional and are having false memories. In a previous interview, he said, "I was involved in Project Mannequin in the UK, which is an extension of the Nazi Uberman or Superman projects to create a warrior and a breeder. I have connections to Montauk and time manipulation projects. I have studied magic and esoteric thought for 15 years and became conscious of my awareness in these projects just after I turned 30 in 2008. The human race is controlled by TV, government propaganda, and falsified history. Max believed that around 2 million Americans are involved in MKUltra programs and that everyone else was controlled by TV, government, propaganda, and falsified history. He thought that the assassination of JFK and the death of Princess Diana were mass rituals for brainwashing, and that 9/11 was a false flag operation designed to deceive the public into thinking that the bombings were carried out by terrorists instead of the government. Black magicians rule the world. Max thought that black magicians were top of the NWO because they could manipulate electromagnetic energy to serve themselves. He thought they used rituals, sacrifice, sex, and death to raise this energy, then use it to create the reality they want. He also implied that there is a battle taking place between priests and scientists who are supposedly developing technology to govern mankind. What is black magic, you ask? According to Wikipedia, black magic refers to the use of supernatural powers or magic for evil and selfish purposes, and involves the supposed invocation of evil spirits. Max also believed that Prince Charles, Jimmy Savile, and the Bush family were and are reptiles. Max thought that every person has both reptile and human DNA. and those of us who are more than 50% reptile can shapeshift. He claimed he had personally felt reptile energy from certain people, including Prince Charles, Jimmy Savile, and the Bush family. Max also believed he was involved in the mysterious Nazi project, which aimed to create the perfect race. Max believed he was a child of the IBIS project, which allegedly began in 1972 and ended in 1980. It was the extension of the Nazis' vision to create a perfect race and supposedly bred certain children using mums as carriers, feeding them drugs and chemicals through a drip. Max also believed there are massive underground cities underneath London and Los Angeles, which are used to control people's minds. Max believed that as soon as we go underground, we enter our subconscious mind, and as a result there are several deep underground military bases across the world which program people for mind control. He thought that there were massive underground cities under both London and Los Angeles, built for this purpose, which he believed is where he was put under the MKUltra program. He also believed that each level of these bases were represented by different symbols, which reinforce the mind control and are seen in everyday life. Max believed in what's called the Fourth Reich. Conspiracy theorists believe that Nazis are continuing to permeate their ideals into our society, but this time they're doing it secretly. The Fourth Reich is therefore the future German Empire and successor to Nazi Germany. It's basically another way of describing the NWO, or New World Order, which theorists contest is run by Project Paperclip. Project Paperclip alleges there are hundreds of active Nazis living in the United States thanks to a secret deal with the government. Max also believed in what is called Dulce Base. Dulce Base is an alleged underground city in the town of Dulce, New Mexico. Rumor has it it's jointly run by humans and aliens and is used to carry out genetic experiments on kidnapped people, as well as mind control, cloning, and more. A former U.S. government engineer called Philip Schneider claimed he helped to build the base in 1979, and shortly after there was a battle between humans and aliens, which killed 60 people. Schneider also claimed that there are 1,477 underground bases across the world costing $17 billion each, funded by a secret black budget. Keep your eyes to the skies, everyone. The truth is out there. Thanks for watching.